Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. I'm Liz, and on Artrinsics I do all kinds of creative things. Today I'm going to work in my trashy journal for fall of 2025, and I got to get going on this thing because soon enough it's going to be winter. And yeah, and then there's all that activity that you have to do, and it gets distracting. And so anyway, I was going to play more in this book. Love you guys, if I didn't say that already. It's kind of an icky day outside. I'll probably go for a walk later, but right now I've got a few minutes and I would like to play in this just for a little while. So I have a question for you all though. Walmart Plus, the delivery service, sometimes gets our orders mixed up with other people. This is not something we ordered, but holy cow, can I use this for dyeing paper or something? I don't know. And they don't have any kind of way to return it either. So yeah, we've got this and a package of eggs, a whole thing of salad, a big one of salad, and some soup. And I'm like, some poor soul is missing their fun hair color, their breakfast eggs, and their soup and salad dinners. I feel really bad for them. I mean, that was a lot of things. It's probably about $30 worth of stuff. And yeah, it ended up at our house. But that has happened to us. Our stuff ended up at somebody else's house too. There's been times where we've had like 5 things missing, 6 things missing from our order, and it's like, you know what? Should we keep doing this or not? I don't know. So what I brought out to work with, I have a lot of stickers lately, so I can use that. I was digging around some of my stash, doing some cleaning, and I found the stick-on tile stuff from our basement remodel. So that's always a good thing. Yeah, these little fun things, and then some papers, and I've been playing, and I've made all of these tapes and put them in this little box. So there's fabric. I pulled out my telephone book and got a strip of numbers because I don't know if you've seen Nicole at Relax Cut Glue, and then a couple other people too. Look at that. Is that the coolest thing? So I was in a funky mood, kind of low energy again, and thought, oh my gosh, let's do that. There's just something so cool about that. You know what I mean, right, Julie? I don't know what it is, but I tried to do it on a piece of tape, and it's still kind of cool. But yeah, I have all these little pieces of tape. Are these tape too? Are these just paper? This is just paper, and I made them a long time ago. So let's try to use up some of these. I mean, borders, edges, who knows what I can use those for. And this is garbage too, so I'll throw that in. There's a little word search on that. And actually, I knew this kid, or this guy. I took care of his kid in daycare when the kid was little. Of course, that was like 25, 30 years ago. Anyway, so let's throw on the third signature interest. I've played a little bit in the first one and the second one. Let's add the third one to my creative endeavors here. So this is a coffee bag. So what I can do with this, let's try to get it a little better. Yeah, this is my coffee of choice because it's low acid. And it says February 8th. And I think I'm going to close this with, dun, 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 dun. Is that fun? And this can go on something, you know it can. It's a circle. So I'm just going to close it up right here because I'm not going to use it for a pocket. It still smells like coffee. Yes, it does. And I enjoy that very much. Where's the end? Oh, there's no end. Interesting. But isn't this fun? I got this, oh, there it is, at Hobby Lobby. Once a year, whether I need to or not, right? Go to Hobby Lobby. So cover that up, and it's going to gum up my scissors. I actually washed off my scissors the other day and I gave my thumb a cut. It's better though. So there's that. And then this, should I make that a little pocket? I mean, it only goes in that far, but I still could. So let me get my stapler. And just 2 should be enough for that. And I need to take my sweater off because I'm having a private summer. And not the good kind. And let me take a drink of water. Yes. Okay, so that can be a pocket. Excellent deal. That can be a tuck as well. Should I? Ooh, where's that stapler? Here we go. Okay, so all of a sudden, I've got a little flippy floppy thing that can, what's this? Tuck something there, and I got something that can go there. Excellent. What about this side? Since I've got it open, let's do something for the background with a sticker. These are all the same. That's my iPhone sticker. These are fun. These are more fun. Oh, I've got Lay's. Let's see. I'll put it up on the top here. And should I put a pocket down here? Seedless watermelon. That needs more adhesive. Boy, I don't know if that's going to work though, because this is a not a paper kind of a background. So we'll see if it sticks or not. If not, well, I'll put it somewhere else and figure something else out. I don't think that's going to stay. Well, that's cool. And you know what? I don't like that. There's not enough contrast. Okay, so let me wipe that off really quick with my wet wipe. Okay, so what are you guys working on today? Are you having fun creating, or is this a gathering information day? I'm going to stick that back onto my plastic. And yeah, I got to let that be. You know, I'm going to put a piece of tape right here because, well, I want to make sure that the fold is a good fold. That is one thing about this packaging, it doesn't fold very well. It's so pretty. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna keep going forward rather than get stuck on something that makes me stall, okay? I know for sure I can use the box for something fun. That hair color stuff. All right, background on this. I was doing some jelly plating, so I could do this on here. Yeah, I brought it out for Juby to play with, and then I was experimenting with the Speedball one with alcohol inks, and these are the results of that, but I stained it. The alcohol inks stained it. And again, this is not made for acrylics. It says right on the packaging in really small letters. But yeah, that's stained now. And I had a piece of paper on it too long, and then it got, so I don't know. It's just really sticky. No acrylic paint, it says. But you can use lots of inks and stuff. So, I don't know. Designed for a range of products. It wants speedball stuff, though. And it says they're not suitable with acrylic. Yeah, they want soft rubber brayers. Anyway, so that, still working on that, figuring it out. But this came from that, which are really cool prints. So, and then this was a part of that too. Then I went all acrylic on it. I put acrylic on it anyway. Said, I don't have to listen to that. I bought it. I need to figure out a way to use it. And then I saw somebody else make their own, and I've seen videos on that, making your own jelly plates with glycerin and alcohol and gel. What is it called? Glycerin, like Jello, you know, whatever that stuff is made out of. A little better view. Okay, so there's that, and these are really pretty papers, but do I keep them for, I think maybe I'll use trash though. I don't think these are trash. These are painted papers, which is a whole different section in my creative space. So I'm gonna set these aside and use my trash. Use my trash. Where's this phone book stuff? Here we go. Oop. A little sticker. It's on there, Cricut. It's okay. Stick this on here. Yeah, I'm still in the background stage. So there's all kinds of ways to fill up a background. Oops, I'm getting glue on things I don't want glue on. And you can do this any way you like. Keep it up a little higher because I want to make sure that I have all of the cardboard covered on the top. I should really have a mat underneath this. So have a mat over my mat. And let's just trim off the excess with my sticky scissors. Yes, seriously, scissors are not happy. Just rip it off. Okay. And let's cut this out with my X-Acto knife. I mean, it just looks like a happy face, doesn't it? Cool. Let's see. Happy face. Good. I don't like how that's crooked. All right. It's not very good up there. There we go. Let's get busy here with the phone book. There. Okay, what's next? It's fun. I've got an envelope here. Let's make the envelope taller with, what do I have in here? Another envelope? Let's not do that one. Oh, I have this. Garden and Guns. Let's just glue it on from that. And then we'll cut off the excess. Interesting. I think that'll be interesting. I feel like I'm rushing. I need to settle down here. I feel like I'm just a little too amped up here. Let me get most of the words on there. I'm gonna trim it off a little bit. Is that even? Nope. Oh well, it's a trash journal. Don't worry about it. Okay, need to do that. Where'd my scissors hide? There we go. Cute. Garden and Gun. Oh, I like that. Let me add a piece of fun tape right there for my banana stickers. Ring, 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 ring. Banana stickers. I like it. Hey, my older brother, my next older brother, I received some flowers the other day, and there was no "from who" attached. So I put on Facebook, you know, "Thank you for the beautiful flowers, you mystery person." And it was a beautiful fall bouquet, and I'll put a picture of it right here. And then my brother finally says, "You're welcome," on Facebook. He did that once before. He sent me a bouquet. Her Christmas, was it last year or the year before? I don't remember, but yes, beautiful bouquet. Okay, so that's got something there on that one. So, and then this is kind of fun as is, but let's add, let's see. I'm thinking about something on the top or the side, but I want to be able to make sure I could put something on the sides. Let me add one of these ruffles. Oh, that kind of matches too, even. Look at that. What do you know? So anyway, he sent me this beautiful bouquet of flowers, totally out of the blue. And I saw the flower delivery truck pull up. And I thought, oh, I wonder who those are for. And that because it could be for my daughter, you know. But because she lives in our apartment downstairs. And so I thought, well, I got all excited. I saw the truck, and it's like, is that for me? I don't know. And sure enough, it was for me. Well, I didn't extend it at all. I just put it straight on the edge. You got me talking. You got me monologuing. Anyway. So yeah, my brother sent me flowers. Let's see. Do I do that there? Or do I add just some... Let's just throw this on here. Let's do the trucks. Ready Roofer Chapman Plumbing. Yeah, getting flowers is something that doesn't happen around here very often. If I want flowers, I kind of take care of it myself. And that's okay. That's totally fine. I don't have a problem with that at all. And this one is almost out. Whoop. Maybe I'll leave the top. We'll cut off the bottom, but leave the top ruffle up there. And then leave that side. Although that's pretty flimsy. I could see that ripping and tearing, so let's just cut that off. But I'll leave the top. Why not? And this needs something right here. Toasty toes. Toasty toes. And then down there, do I want to add anything else? Maybe one of these delivery stickers. And we'll see, maybe I'll put a corner thing right there. Corner and packaging or something. Okay, there's a couple things. Let's see, this one more thing here. Let's try to get, oh, maybe let's do a corner thing on here with this. Let's use one of these. This is just from Garden & Gun. I can make a pocket like this. Trim it up. Yeah, that works for me. Yeah, and this was back when I was still working at the school district in Oregon. Oh my gosh. Why do I hang on to these things and not use them? Somebody tell me. Let's put it upside down. Okay. But yeah, don't forget about those calendar pages. I mean, we're 10 months into the year. Let's use some of those old months if you have them. If you don't have a different kind of calendar yet. It's fun. I'll do this one too. Oh, it's got pink. What else? And blue. I like that right there. Let's do that. Trim it up. Yeah, and I'll have 2 pockets on this. To fill later. Make sure it doesn't stick on myself. Where's the lid? Oh, I always do that. Throw the lid off. It's like my right hand doesn't know what my left hand is doing. And then I've got this little hole right here. I kind of need to find a way to cover that with something that will be sturdy. Work? Is that enough for both sides? Again, though, will it stick? That's not enough. Okay, nope. That's a negative. My moon. There we go. And then it's blue. It matches. Okay. And just fold it over. Cool. That is so pretty. Oh, I didn't notch it. Oh, well, it's unnotched. Oh, I have to put this on there too, on the top, since I did that over here. Hope it sticks to that Noon packaging. Okay, so let's take a look at what I did. So that and this, and that. Added extra on the top, so that's another pocket. And my Crayola, and my, let's see, was the Crayola here or here? Either way, doesn't matter. There we go. So there it is. Just some, 25 minutes or so. A little bit of start on these. Used something of this. I used some stickers. I used some painted papers. I did not use this stuff yet, but I'll get to that eventually. Okay, guys, that's it for this video. Hope it gave you some ideas and some inspiration for your trashy journals. I'm trying to get this so there's a place without glare. Is that a thing that can happen? It's because my lights are right here, right there, and there. Let me see if I turn it off. Still got glare. And now I got shadows and all kinds of things. See what happens when I do? That's my overhead light that we're seeing the glare from. Anyway, the struggles are real. But again, hope that was inspiring to you and you're doing your own trashy journal, trying to, make the trash get into the fills later than sooner. Love this tape. All right. Take care, you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Love you. Stay creative. Figure out what your intrinsics are. And we'll talk to you next time. God bless. Bye-bye.